Welcome back, everybody. I'm the Diggity Dr. Bob Lee. And guess what? Our next guest is an executive director, and he's the chairman of the board of the Universal Hip Hop Museum. He's here today to highlight the overall impact of the museum in our community. Give him a big round of applause, everybody. It goes by the name of Rocky Bucano. Rocky, welcome. It's always a pleasure to see you. And I know you always have something new to showcase or to let everybody know about. But anyway, how are you? How you doing? How have you been?
Oh, I've been blessed, Bob. Thank you for having me on the show again. And just excited to be bringing this museum project that I've been working on for the past 10 years to life. You know, we just started construction at the Bronx Point last month. And we're having an official groundbreaking ceremony on May 20th. Yeah. So, you know, something that we thought was going to be just a dream, 10 years ago is now.
I remember you talking about it. Now that's over at the Hunts Point Market.
Yep. And now here we are. So it's going to be at the Bronx Point. The Bronx Point is located right at the foot of the 145th Street Bridge, which connects the Bronx to to Harlem.
Yeah.
And, right on the Harlem River waterfront, we're building a 50,000 square foot museum that's going to be dedicated to the preservation and celebration of the complete history of hip hop on a global scale. So a global destination, brother, coming to the Bronx.
Yeah, and I knew it was big too. When I was in college, this Chinese kid brought a boombox to class. I forgot what class it was, media or something. And he came in and he started playing a song and everybody's like this. You know, he had a lot of beat to it. Everybody's whopping their necks. And then the person started rapping. I said, oh, shoot. Because the person started rapping in Chinese.
Oh, wow.
So right then it told me that, wow, hip hop is all over the world now. The hip hop culture. And that's what they were trying to say.
All over the world. We just had a special reunion for Sal Abatello and the Disco Fever crew.
Wow. Okay.
At our exhibit at the Bronx Terminal Market, which is called the Revolution of Hip Hop.
I heard about that. Sweet G was there, right?
Sweet G came up from South Carolina. There. Yeah, he came up from South Carolina.
Games people play.
Yeah. And a lot of the regulars that went to the Disco Fever, which was one of the top, late night spots back in the Bronx, back in the late 70s, early 80s, so, a
lot of us know about it. Yeah, I DJ'd there.
Yeah, we spent many long nights up there,
Yeah.
So that was good to see. Grandmaster Flash came through, and
that's good.
He was excited to see what we're working on, and it's all good stuff. We're building a museum that is for everybody. So first generation, second generation, third generation, fourth generation. Hip hop will be celebrating its 50th anniversary in 2023. 50 years.
I've got some stuff for you.
Please, we need.
I've got some stuff for you. Matter of fact, I should give you a whole row of those records, the Sugar Hill records down on the bottom, where we used to go around collecting those.
Yeah.
You got mixes, all kinds of things. But so wait a minute. So it was when I went to visit, it was right on the side there next to Sprint or whatever that was, the phone company.
Yeah. So the Bronx Terminal Market is the mall. So
you're going to go across the street now?
Yeah. So right across the street is where the museum is being built.
Oh, that's excellent. Yeah.
So when you come to see the exhibit, because we actually did a redesign since the last time you were there. Yeah. When you first came, we were celebrating the origins of hip hop history.
Right.
Now we're celebrating the years 1980 to 1985, which is when, as you know, that's when hip hop started to become really this big commercial thing. The first movies, Wild Style and Beat Street, the first big commercial records, LL Cool J, Run DMC, Africa Bambaataa, Soul Sonic Force, Planet Rock. Those were the big dogs back then.
Yeah. So where did hip hop start?
Don't try to trick me with that question, Bob. I know you from Queens, baby. It started in the Boogie Down Bronx.
I knew he was gonna say that. So what's expected when we come in? What do we see now? I know we got the groundbreaking. We do that whole thing across the street. But we come to visit now. You said you open 3-4 days a week.
So the Revolution of Hip Hop, located at the Bronx Terminal Market, which is 610 Exterior Street in the Bronx. It's basically celebrating the years 1980 to 1985. So what you will see is all the rare flyers and artifacts from that time period. We got some of the gold records, the first gold records. We got Run DMC's first gold album. We got the Sugar Hill Gang and Grandmaster Flash, their first gold records. We have Africa Bambaata's boombox that he used to use.
Oh shoot! Yeah,
his boombox that he used to use to serve as almost like a DJ monitor when he was spinning records. We got Flash's beatbox. We got the original reels from the movie The Wild Style. We have all these tapes from the tape masters, these guys that used to tape all the live parties from back in the day. We got a whole collection of those tapes. So it's an amazing thing. Everybody should come out. Tickets are $10.
I gotta see if I can bring your old Dynaco amplifier, or that there was a Macintosh amp back then, but it was a tube. It ran by tubes.
Yeah. So my cousin Pete DJ Jones used to use all.
Yes, he used to use that. Exactly.
Right.
That's where I got that from. I didn't get his, but I saw his and I wanted the same thing.
So
blue face. It had a blue face, and the meters went like that. Yeah.
Yep. So he passed away. And his estate, his family, donated all his sound system, all his records to the museum.
Yeah. See, that's one of the guys I wanted to be like that. Be like on the mobile DJ tip. So we used to go to all his parties, and Pete DJ Jones, he had the baddest sound system too back then.
Yeah, and he was a staple on WBLS. Every commercial for parties back then.
Exactly, Pete DJ Jones.
Yep, and it was like Pete DJ Jones, Ronald Plummer, Maboya, QJ
Yeah.
or Grandmaster Flowers. Those were the big dogs back then.
Yeah. So wait a minute, you can go all the way back. You have a piece of furniture where you open it up like that, and on the inside there's a turntable. It was called a Victrola. It had speakers in it and everything. Somebody has to donate one of those.
Yeah, my mother had one. We had a Magnavox, which had the
Magnavox VCR.
Yeah, so we had the Magnavox stereo TV, which was color, and on one side it had the radio, and on the other side it had the record player, and you would open up the wood case, and yes, I go way back like that.
Yeah. I should do house parties on those things. Bring your own quarter or nickel, for the needle.
Yeah.
But check it out. You can go way back, and then you can come up to something now that you're using, and you're letting people know about, the Oculus.
Yeah.
Talk about that.
So I've been DJing using this piece of technology here, Bob, called the Oculus Quest, and this is a virtual reality headset. So it's immersive technology, right? So VR is the new big thing. Yeah. And just for my own, satisfaction, I love playing music. I'm a music guy. So I've been DJing with an organization called Tribe VR. And they have a platform inside Oculus that allows me to actually DJ, spin on Pioneer CDJs and a Rain mixer, like the equipment is in my house, and I don't own that equipment, but it allows me to use that equipment. And then when I record myself and stream it out, people see this avatar looking character spinning on these, CDJs, and I can put visuals behind me and all kinds of stuff. And it's great.
That is so crazy. DJs with bad backs from lifting all the crates back in the day, and lifting all the sound systems and the big speakers and the big, the amplifiers and all that stuff. They can use this now and DJ, do weddings and all kinds of private parties, right?
No,
You'd be off to the side a little bit and show yourself on the big screen, and it'll show you DJing on CDJs.
The only thing you probably have to do is make sure that the screen was connected to some decent speakers and sound systems, and you don't need to bring any equipment. You don't need to bring any records.
Wow.
It's all virtual now.
So wait, how do you load up your records? You load it up in that area
Yeah,
by
so
thumb drive?
So
You take a little thumb drive and put it in?
No, so you load up your records on a laptop, MP3s, right? And then and the headset connects to your laptop.
I got it. Okay, all right. So you're like Bluetooth, maybe?
No, it's a hard cable from the headset to your laptop.
Okay, got it. Wow. Are you going to put that in the museum too?
Well, I'm
You
actually
go from way back all the way up to the Oculus.
No, I'm actually probably going to, DJ one afternoon at the exhibit using the Oculus and tell people to come check it out.
Rocky, where can we go and check out a lot of the stuff that you're putting together, and then also the schedule for the museum and everything?
They can go to our website, uhhm.org. You can get tickets to the Revolution of Hip Hop there and learn everything you need to know about the museum.
That's perfect, man. It's always a pleasure to see you, man. I can't wait to check out that Oculus.
Yeah, brother. You would love it, Bob. Something different.
Hey, man, stay safe, and we'll be over there soon.
All right, thank you.
You got it. Rocky Bucano, founder member, and he's the executive director and chairman of the board of the Universal Hip Hop Museum in the Boogie Down BX. They broke ground. They're going to be doing their thing over there, and we'll be over there to check it out soon. But there's a schedule. Rocky, that number or that information where you can go to see more is what again?
uhhm.org.
There you go. Thank you so much. Hey, Rocky, you into sports?
I am. Love sports.
All right, sit back. Bobby C is up next. He has the world of sports. Check this out.